Everybody, Matty B's, how you guys doing? Yeah, small crowd, it's intimate. Sit down. Sit down. Not yet. Get away. I spent too much time with Tori, just coming up and feeling like he can do whatever he wants to me. It's true, but not today. Not tonight. Give me a little break. Everybody doing well?
Alright. Yeah.
There's drinks? You ready to laugh?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to wait, because I'm performing first. Get out of here. No, thank you so much for coming down here. Utica Invasion. We have some very funny comedians. Guess where? From Utica.
Really?
Believe it or not. A lot of funny people here. They made the trek. What take you guys? 2.5 hours, something like that?
2 hours.
Get done 2 hours. Well worth it? We'll see. We'll see, I suppose. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Tori Stewart is going to be performing too. He's another Binghamton guy, one of my favorite people in the comedy world, in the world in general, because he's much bigger than me, and I'm afraid of him, to be honest. But no, it's going to be a good show. I'm a writer. I dabble a little bit in public speaking. That's why I'm here. So I'm very particular with words. I got in an argument with somebody over the pronunciation of resume. He said it's resume. I said it's resume, like a normal person. We argued for 10 minutes because he's an irredeemable idiot. So I didn't get that job. Whenever I see a gift wrapper in a store, I'm always amazed. If I had that job, I wouldn't get out of bed. See, I'm amazed at them. I'll explain all my jokes to you. I'm okay with that. I'm amazed that they're working. Because I wouldn't work. Like that joke. The level of a person's activity is directly proportionate to the number of blisters he or she has. It's the placement of those blisters you have to worry about. Chickenpox are the only form of herpes on which connecting the dots is acceptable in an elementary school. That's why I don't support Common Core. I want equal time for all herpes. I don't know why that's my campaign, but it says a lot about me, I suppose. I have a friend, we've all heard this, not that I have a friend, nobody's heard that, but I have a friend who calls catnip kitty crack. We've all heard that, right? You know what else is kitty crack? Actual crack. It's a lot more expensive, but it's much more effective, and it lasts a lot longer. Who here doesn't enjoy a good bargain? Think about your cat. I know mine used to love a good bargain. He OD'd on crack. Yeah, it's a good thing I never had a pet, because all the ones in my jokes, well, it doesn't end well. I have restless leg syndrome. And anybody else have that? No? I have restless leg syndrome, and I'm still overweight, so that's a riddle I'm trying to crack. There's no cure for restless leg syndrome, but there's a treatment. Opioids. Of course, it's a nature solution. So I can either learn to manage sporadic itchiness in my left foot, or start shooting heroin. Kind of mulling those options. Get back to you on that one. Who here has done drugs? Yeah. Who here is lying now? There we go. There we go. I have never done drugs. I don't even smoke ham. That's how much I believe in the cause. Some of us took DARE seriously. Unlike you junkies. What would McGriff the crime dog say if he could be in this room now?
My name is McGruff.
Well, he wouldn't say anything really, because He's dead, because dogs don't live that long. It's kind of nature, you know? I want to be Pope. I want to be Pope. I know it's a weird thing to proclaim at a bar. But how do you apply for that job? Like I know I have to send my resume to the Vatican. Everybody knows that. But I think being a Pope would be a great job. I think it'd be really cool to never have to think about what you're going to wear tomorrow. That's pretty much the only reason I want to be Pope, is because I'm lazy. I think you can be a lazy Pope and still be an effective Pope. The only thing you really need to do in order to be Pope, once you get the job, of course, is to wake up, get out of bed, put on a robe, have a matching hat, and don't die. I can do most of that, I think. Or over that. I'll bet it's hard being a Buddhist if your name is Christian, you know? Hey man, you Buddhist? No, I'm Christian. I'm leaving. I don't have time for your nonsense. Things are going really well in my life. I forgot Mississippi was a state recently. That's where I am in life. Just forgetting states. I did. I forgot Mississippi was a state, which is weird because I'm a fan of its hot dogs and songs about them. That joke is for pianists. I really could have used more pianists in the crowd. That would have certainly helped. Those of you who haven't played piano, the first song you learned is Mississippi Hot Dog. Alright? I could do the joke again, but I won't waste your time, although I think it'd be a good learning experience for all of us. Ovarian cancer is a frightening diagnosis for a woman to hear at a doctor's office. It's even scarier to hear if you're a man. Like, Doc, I understand cancer is a risk and everything, but when did I get ovaries? You know? Popped up on me. The tagline for Gillette razors is the best a man can get. Why bother shaving? You know, if my day is just going to get worse the minute I put down my razor, I'm just going to go back to bed. I'll get up in a couple days when it's time to shave again. I'll try it again. You know? I heard someone complain a few days ago that he hadn't had sex with a woman in 2 years. 2 years. My first thought was, rookie. My next thought was, where did I put my noose? Time to dust that boy off. No, I wouldn't kill myself. The only reason I wouldn't kill myself, I know, nobody believes me. I'm probably going to do it after the show. And these next couple jokes go. The only reason I wouldn't kill myself is because I'd be afraid I'd just screw it up and have to live with that mistake too. You know? If suicide were like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out, then I'd consider it. Because even if I failed, at least I'd make progress, you know? I can live with that for a little while. Whose phone is that? That's my phone. Some people. Who brings these guys to the shows? Who puts them in charge of them? Weirdos. When I was in college, I had a lot of confidence with women, and I also thought it was very funny. So we don't always learn. So evidently. So I was in Spanish class, and I had to go up to the front to do an oral presentation. And with the clever wit of a 21-year-old man, I said, I'm really good at oral. I got more laughs than I got here. And I was like, all right, life's great. Then from the back of the room, I heard someone yell, no, you're not. That's the last class I ever took with my girlfriend. It's harsh but true, she's honest. Still hurts me, dearly. My last girlfriend liked role playing, but I was never any good at it. She had this prison fantasy. She said, pretend we're out in the yard and I punch you in the face. What are you gonna do? So I bought her a pack of cigarettes and promised to be a better cellmate. I have one more joke for you, and I tell that for little beers. This is not a joke, but I like black people. So I'll put that out there. I think they're cool. I love how that got applause. I don't like black people. That got more applause. That's appropriate for Binghamton. All right. Welcome, Utica. I like black people. When I get into silly arguments with my black friends, I like to tell them, I'm sorry, I was only listening to 3/5 of what you were saying. Now, I think that's a really good history joke. It's also a great way to get 5/5 of your ass kicked. Thank you guys, I appreciate the lesson. I'm going to bring up your first comedian. The reason I can tell that black joke, my very, very, very good friends, I hope. For my money, one of the best comedians.